preposition song. A preposition shows the way, where things are or when they play. It connects the words so clear and true, a relationship for me and you. The cat is on the table high. The bird is in the
Welcome to this session dedicated to mastering one of the most essential parts of English grammar, preposition. Whether you are preparing for ctet, aptet or other competitive teaching exams, understanding how to use preposition correctly is key to boosting your scores. In this video, I have broken down the concepts into simple, easy to understand visual examples. We won't just be looking at rules, we will dive straight into an interactive multiple choice question quiz. Each question is followed by a clear explanation to ensure you not only get the right answer but also understand the logic behind it. Let us begin our journey to grammatical clarity together. Let us get started. Now we will do some exercises related to preposition. I will read out the question. You have to answer. Later, I will display the answer and will also discuss the reason. Let me start. Fill in the blanks with appropriate preposition. I will meet you dash 5 o'clock. Now try for the answer. Right. The answer will be at. I will meet you at 5 o'clock. What are the rules applied here? We use at for precise, specific times on the clock. For example, at 5 o'clock, at 10 a.m., at 10 p.m. It indicates the fixed and specific time. Let us try another question on preposition. My birthday is dash Monday. My birthday is dash Monday. Now try to answer the question. Well done. The answer will be on. My birthday is on Monday. Rules applied here. We use on for specific days of the week and specific dates. We can say on Monday, on Sunday, on Tuesday, on Wednesday, on Thursday, on Friday, on Saturday, similarly on 15th August, on 14th November. So, for the specific day and specific date, we use on. For the specific time, we use at. Let us do another exercise. India gained independence dash 1947. Let us try to answer this question. India gained independence dash 1947. Right. The right answer is in. India gained independence in 1947. Let us discuss the rules applied here. We use in the longer periods like months, years, decades and centuries. We use in for longer periods like months, January, February, March, April. Similarly, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Similarly, in 1947, in 1928, in 2025. In this way, we use in before these months, years, decades and centuries. I have been living here 2015. Now fill in the blanks with appropriate preposition. Remember, this sentence is in present perfect progressive. Remember, this sentence is in present perfect progressive. So what shall I use here? The answer will be since. Why? Since is used with the present perfect continuous, which indicates a specific starting point. For example, there are two concepts, period of time and point in time. Since indicates the point in time. If there is certain date, if there is certain month, if there is certain year, and if there is certain time, then we use since if that sentence is in present perfect progressive. So since Monday, since 10 a.m., since January, since 2015. This indicates the point in time. Let us do another exercise. She has been studying dash 3 hours. Again, she has been studying dash 3 hours. First of all, identify the tense of this sentence. This sentence is in present perfect progressive. And there is 3 hours. 3 hours indicates period of time. Let us answer first, then we will discuss the rules. The answer will be for. She has been studying for 3 hours. The 3 hours is period of time. If any sentence is in present perfect and there is period of time, then we use for before the period of time. Similarly, 2 days, for 2 days, for 5 years. These are period of time. Then what are point in time? If it indicates a particular time, particular date, particular day, and particular month and a particular year, this will be considered as point in time. So for point in time and for present perfect progressive, we use since. If it is period of time, if the sentence is in present perfect progressive, we use for. Let us do another exercise. The train will arrive days the morning. The train will arrive days the morning. Fill in the blanks with appropriate preposition. You are right. The answer will be in. The train will arrive in the morning. Similarly, in the afternoon. Similarly, in the evening. But if there is night, we have to say at night. We can't say in the night. We would say at night. At noon. Let us go through the rules. We use in for general parts of the day. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. As I told you, we can't use in before noon and before night. So we should say at night and at noon. Don't go out days night. Now we have already discussed. I try to answer this question. Yes, you are right. At. Don't go out at night. Night is an exception to the parts of the day rules. We say in the morning, but we would say at night, as I have earlier discussed. You must submit the project days Friday. You must submit the project days Friday. Let's try to use suitable preposition here. Well done. We have to write by. We must submit the project by Friday. Then what is the difference between on Friday and by Friday, and why by is used here? Because by indicates a deadline. It means that on or before a specific time or date. On or before it says. So we use by here. Let us go to another example. He works from 9 a.m. days 5 p.m. The answer is very easy. Right. We can use to or till. Why? Because the paid preposition from or to or from till are used to mark the beginning and end of a day. So it marks the beginning, 9 a.m. marks the beginning whereas 5 p.m. marks the end. So from to, so from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. or we can use from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. Let us go to another exercise. I will return this a week. I will return this a week. Now use suitable preposition here. Exactly, you are right. We can use within or in. I will return in a week. Or you can say, I will return within a week. Here within means before the period exercise. And in a week implies that at the end of the week. We can say at the end of the week or before the period expires. If you think that it's before the period of expire of the date, then we will say you are within. I will return within a week. But if you say I will return in a week, it implies that I will return it at the end of the week. Let us go to another preposition. We usually go on vacation days summer. Now use the appropriate preposition. Well done. It's in. We usually go on vacation in summer. Why? We use in for summer, winter, spring and autumn season. Because it is a period. Take the preposition in. In summer, in winter, in spring, in autumn seasons. Let us go to another exercise. He woke up day's dawn. He woke up day's dawn. Dawn means morning. Let us see what the answer will be. At dawn. Specific transition times of the day like dawn, dusk means evening, noon and midnight. Take the preposition at. Always remember, at noon, at midnight, at night, at dawn, at dusk. These are the specific transition times. For the specific transition time, we use at. So at dawn is the appropriate answer. He slept the entire flight. He slept the entire flight. That right answer? Yes, during. He slept during the entire flight. Here during tells us when something happens in relation to an event or a period. During the flight, during summer season. In this way, she slept during the entire flight. Means it that when something happens in relation to an event or period. Let us go to another question. Let us meet dash lunchtime. Remember, this is lunchtime. So what will the lunchtime? Will be fixed. So at lunchtime. So meal times like lunchtime, dinner time, breakfast time takes at because they represent a specific point of time. So for the specific point of time, use at. At lunchtime, at dinner time, at breakfast. The exam each day is the 5th of June. Try to answer this question. The answer will be on. The exam is on the 5th of the June. Why? Because the date is at first, then the month comes. So for the date, we use on. The book is dash the table. To answer the question, very easy. On the table. Why? Because on is used when something is physical touching and supported by a surface. When something is touching. For one-dimensional and two-dimensional, we use on. on the table. Sometimes you can say on the chair. If there is no arms in the chair, if it's an armless chair, we can say he's sitting on the chair, is right. Because it is two-dimensional. But if it is three-dimensional or more dimensional things, then we use in. So the book is on the table is right. Because it is physical touching and supported by a surface. Surface is one-dimensional here. There is some milk, there's the fridge. The answer will be in the fridge. So in is used when something is inside an enclosed space or container. The fridge is enclosed, therefore we should say in the fridge, the right answer. Let us go to another example. Someone is standing, there's the door. Someone is standing, there's the door. The answer will be at the door. Why? Because at denotes a specific point or location rather than an enclosed area. It's not enclosed at the door. It is a specific point. At means near here. So sometimes someone is standing at the door means near the door. And door is the specific point or location which is not enclosed. Let us go to another exercise. The cat is hiding, there's the bed. The cat is hiding, there's the bed. But the right answer? Under the right is that. The cat is hiding under the bed. We can't say the cat is hiding on the bed. We can't say. Because it is hiding. So it can hide only under the bed. So under indicates that something is being covered or directly beneath something. A plane flew this our house. A plane flew this our house. The answer will be our house. A plane flew our house. Here our implies movement across a space at a higher level without touching. So our implies a movement across a space at a higher level. It's our. So the fan is moving over my head, we can say. Let us go to another. The clock is on the wall, there's the sofa. The clock is on the wall, there's the sofa. The right answer will be above. The clock is on the wall above the sofa. Why? Because above means higher than something else, but not directly over it. If something is directly over it, then we would say over. But here sofa is lower and the clock on the wall is at the higher position, but not exactly straight over it. So for that case, we use above. Let us go through another. He said days Rama and Syama. He said days Rama and Syama. Let us answer this. The answer will be between. So he said between Rama and Syama. Why? Because between is strictly used when placing someone or something in the middle of two distant places. And similarly used between for two people. Suppose there are 10 pens. The teacher will ask, so distribute this pen between Rama and Govind. Between two people. Distribute the sweets days all the students. The answer is very easy. What shall you use? It's more than 2. So if anything will be distributed more than 2 people, then we use among. So distribute the sweets among all the students. But if there is 2 students, distribute the sweets between 2 students. Distribute the sweets among 3 students. If it is more than 2, we use among. If there is only 2, then we use between. She stood days me in the queue. She stood days me in the queue. What will the answer? Behind. She stood behind me in the queue. Behind indicates a position at the rear or back of someone or something. Or we can say, he stood in front of me in the queue. Both are right. Let us do, he parked his car dash the gate. The answer will be in front of the gate. Means positioned exactly ahead of the specified object. The car is parked in front of the gate. Or we can say at the gate. We leave days Ichapuram days Andhra Pradesh. We leave days Ichapuram days Andhra Pradesh. The answer will be we live at Ichapuram in Andhra Pradesh. Always remember, we use at for smaller towns or smaller villages or smaller places. But in is used for large territories like states and countries. And here, Ichapuram is small, but Andhra Pradesh is bigger one. Andhra Pradesh is the name of the state. So, we use at Ichapuram in Andhra Pradesh. Suppose Ichapuram and Koligam. We leave days Koligam, days Ichapuram. Now, we have to compare these two places. First, Koligam is in Ichapuram Mandal. So, Koligam is a small village. In that case, you have to use we live at Koligam in Ichapuram. He insisted dash paying the bill. Insist means pressurize. He insisted dash paying the bill. So what is the right answer? On. So he insisted on paying the bill. There are some certain verbs that they demand certain preposition. Here insist is always followed by on. It's usually followed by a gerund. For example, he insisted on paying the bill. So here we use on because insist is followed by on. When a gerund is there. So he insisted on paying the bill. So paying is a gerund here. I am interested in reading books. The answer will be in reading books. So the adjective interested is strictly followed by in. Always remember, whenever there is interest, we have to use in. So interested in reading books. Reading is the gerund here. Agra is famous dash the Taj Mahal. Very easy, the answer will be for Taj Mahal. Because when you are using for the region of fame, we use famous. So famous for. I completely agree you. There will be a confusion whether you have to use to you or with you. The answer will be with you. When agreeing with a human being, we use with. So I am agree, I completely agree with you. But if it is a proposal, then I completely agree to your proposal. Let us see. He agreed dash my proposal. In this case, we use to. So he agreed to my proposal. He agreed to our decision. They agreed to our suggestion. But if you see the person like he agreed with me, They agreed with them. We agreed with him. So in that case, we use with. And that proposal, a plan, or idea, or notion, whatever it may be, we use to there. So he agreed to my proposal. He agreed to my idea. He agreed to their suggestion. Let us go to another exercise. She was angry as her brother. Angry? The angry word needs with. So he was angry with her brother. We use with for person. He angry with her brother. He was angry dash the results. The result is not person here. For person we say with, like proposal. So he was angry dash the results. Answer will be at the result, not with the result is not right. You get angry at or about a situation or non-living things, inanimate things. For inanimate things, we write at after angry. So he was angry at the result. He was angry at my behavior. But he was angry with Ramu. He was angry with them. I congratulate you as your success. On your success is the right answer. Why? The verb congratulate takes the preposition on. Always remember, the verb congratulation or congratulate takes the preposition on, not for. Most of the times you are confused that I congratulate you for your success. No, it's on your success is the right answer because the word congratulate takes the preposition on only, not for. He apologized as his mistake. Here we use for. He apologized for his mistake. But suppose if there is a person in the object position, he apologized Des Ramu. In that case, you should say to Ramu, to Govind, to him. But if it is a mistake or action, then we use for. So he apologized for his mistake is the right answer. Let us go through another sentence. He is suffering this fever. Your fever is a disease. So here we use from. I recollect one memorable things in my life. My PY sir, when I was studying 6th class, one day he came and wrote this letter on the blackboard. Age, I am suffering from headache, fever and body ache. I felt unable to attend the class. So I request you to grant me leave for 3 days from days to days. Yours obediently. He asked us, just by heart this only. This letter will work out throughout the life. Until today I am using this because this is the shortcut letter. So from fever. From. The verb suffered is followed by from. When denoting an illness or hardship, it denotes an illness or hardship, we use from after suffering. So suffering from. He is addicted to smoking. He is addicted dash smoking. The answer is to smoking. Always remember the word addicted is followed by to. Followed by a noun or a gerund. If there is gerund or a noun and if the verb is addicted there, then you have to write to. But he is addicted to smoking. What is gerund? A gerund may be a noun or maybe an adjective. And it should be V1 plus ing form. So smoking is a noun here. She is accustomed dash cold weather. There are some certain words which need particular preposition only. So for the accustomed word, we have to use to. So in garments, this is specific combinative with garments. I know how to deal this problem. I know how to deal blank this problem. Now we use with here after deal. Why? Deal with means to handle a situation or interact with a person, dealing with a person. So we have to deal. But if there is any business, then in garment, right? We can't say with garment. But if it is any situation or interact with a person, then we use with. He was accused dash theft. Remember, the word accused always need of. So the legal term accused takes the preposition of. If it is a legal or a matter of illegal and illegal, it takes of. So accused of theft. He was charged dash the murder. He was charged dash the murder. Why was he charged? With the murder. He was charged with the murder. Always accused of. The legal term charged always takes with. So charged with. It's a legal term. So she was charged with the murder. Why? For accused, you use of, accused of, but the legal term like charge, it takes with. So charged with, charged with. There are some prepositions and verbs you have to by heart it. Are you ever dash the rules? Are you ever dash the rules? The answer will be of, ever of. The adjective ever and beaver always takes the preposition of. Beaver of dogs, beaver of cats. Always remember the adjectives ever and beaver always takes the preposition of. Beaver of dog, as we discussed. He was absent days the class. Again, to confuse in the class or from the class. But as absent indicates that something is being far away from a place. So he was absent from the class. You can say absent in the class. You can say from the class. He said days his brother. Answer will be beside his brother. The beside means take the side of. So do not confuse it with besides. Beside means by the side of. But besides means in addition to. Always remember, it should not be confused. Beside and besides. Beside means in addition to. Again, one thing. Dash English. She also speaks Telugu. Dash English. She also speaks Telugu. Now the answer will be besides. Now here besides. Besides, in addition to English, she also speaks Telugu. Means he is interested in English, he knows Telugu and also English. Dash English, she also speaks Telugu. Now a person speaks two languages. Now here say, dash English. Beside English, she also speaks Telugu. Besides means in addition to or apart from. So, besides is the right answer. Besides English, she also speaks Telugu. Means she speaks English and also Telugu. The old man died dash cancer. Remember? The old man died then dash cancer. The answer will be of cancer. Died of. When a person dies from a specific illness or disease, you use of. But if it is an accident, it died in an accident. But if it is any disease or specific illness, we use of soon after the word die or died. So died of
Cancer is the right answer. He died days overeating. You see here, overeating is not related to any disease. So use from, died from overeating. He died from overeating. You cannot say he died of overeating. Because overeating is an action or something that he has done wrong. But if it is a disease, if anybody dies in any disease, illness, then say died of. But here he died from overeating. When someone dies from a secondary cause, not natural, secondary cause, like injury, habit, we use from. He cannot part days his money. He cannot part days his money. The right answer will be with his money. The part with inanimate object or person. The object which has no life is called inanimate object. So he cannot part with his money. Part with. She burst into tears when she parted their parents. The right answer is from. Parted from means living being people. For living being or people we use from. Part from. Each mad days wood. Wood is a natural thing. We can say mad of. We use mad of when the original matter is still visible or unchanged. It is unchanged. Visible. Then we have to use of. Mad of wood. Made of iron. Made of gold. Cheese is mad dash milk. Now you see, remember, here you use made of wood. Cheese is mad dash milk. Now the right answer is from milk. We can say made of milk. Why? Made from is used when the original material is transformed and cannot be recognized. Cheese is made dash from milk. If the cheese is made, there will be no milk, because out of milk we have prepared cheese. And in that case, made needs from. Similarly, he is blind dash his left eye. The right answer is in his left eye. When you are referring to the physical blindness, we use in. Next, a mother is often blind dash her child's fault. A mother is often blind dash her child's. The answer means to her child's fault. So a mother is often blind to her child's faults. So when referring to a figurative blindness, then you use to. An agreement was reached dash the three countries. An agreement was reached dash the three countries. Now remember three countries. For example, we use among. While using among is standard for two. Between actually two. He jumped dash the conclusion. He jumped to the conclusion. It's an idiomatic phrase meaning to decide too quickly. So you don't jump it or in conclusion. We say we jumped to the conclusion. She always jumps, there's an opportunity. She always jumps, there's an opportunity. Answer will be at an opportunity. She always jumps at an opportunity. Here meaning to accept eagerly. Differ from jumping to a conclusion. We must cut this our expenses. Answer will be down on. So we must cut down on our expenses. Never look this upon the poor. Never look this upon the poor. The right answer is down. So never look down upon the poor. You look down upon is a phrase which means someone inferior. The teacher has great control, dares her students. Right answer will be over. Why? When denoting authority or command over living subjects, over each. The teacher has granted control over her students. I have no control, dares my anger. I have no control on my anger or over my anger. So I have no control on my anger. Both on and over can be used for abstract noun. So anger is an abstract noun, but over is more universally accepted. So I have no control over my anger. Most. They are prohibited. Prohibited, keeping away. Entering the area. So they are prohibited from. Because the verb of stopping like prevent, prohibit, sustain, refrain, they need from. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope this video will be useful to you all. If you like this video, please don't forget to share it with your friend.